With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
Quest.
Quest.
Where are you guys headed? Are you going to Spooky Grove or going the other way?
We're going to Kloppenhaven, is a town up a piece.
So you're going through the Spooky Grove.
Yeah, we're going through the Spooky Grove.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to say, if you were going the other way, you could camp further up, but...
Yeah. Well, and then we do have a stop to make before we get to Kloppenhaven. We've got an aunt. We're triplets. We're brothers. We, in case you didn't notice, that we all...
I don't think we've even know what you look like right now.
I haven't even asked your name.
Yeah. So,
we look exactly the same.
Cool.
We have an aunt that lives, there's a side road, like before you get to Kloppenhaven. We take care of her sometimes. She fell down the stairs a while back and she can't get around very well. So we do her trading for her. That's why we kind of go in between the towns, and we have some banana bread that we're gonna bring her. So, but yeah, if we could just go through Spooky Grove with you, we're not in the best shape.
Oh, yeah, no, tag along.
Yeah, sure.
For sure.
I can make y'all feel well fed. Honk.
You can?
Absolutely. It's another one of my spells that I don't know if I'll keep on honking after it, but I can sure give it a try. Honk.
Hey, please. Yes, please do.
Lettie attempts to cast Modulate on them and using the nourishment portion of it to make them feel perfectly fed and hydrated. Oh, that's an 8. It was almost a 20.
It was almost a 20 and it rocked back to 8.
That's an 8. That is another tough choice.
Oh no.
The tough choice that you face right now is
Double honk.
you try to talk, but only gibberish comes out for 5 minutes, or you fall asleep on the spot, and the only thing that can wake you is the juice out of a flower that doesn't grow in this area.
So, theoretically, Lettie could just be asleep for the rest of the game.
Oh my god. Yeah, because like, would you guys even know? Like,
No, we wouldn't know what flower to
I
get.
just pass out and I'm in a coma.
You'd have to build her a travel on, just pull her behind you for the rest of the game.
A depression cart. Like,
Anyone know what to do about this?
Bastion, yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I'm speaking gibberish. So Lettie casts the spell. It's blue magic again. I don't think I've cast that particular one. At least if I not successfully. I think it looks like she's got an invisible spoon and she like airplanes it.
I like it.
Towards their mouth.
I like it.
Does she make the airplane
Oh
noise?
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Does she honk after?
She's speaking in gibberish now.
Is airplane noise a sentence?
No, you're speaking in gibberish.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like honking is included in gibberish.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
honking is replaced by the
For
gibberish, though.
Oh, it's not gibberish and then honking?
Because I had
It doesn't
planned on.
stack?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not this time.
Okay.
That's good because
That's
I had
good.
really planned on being like,
Honk.
yeah, 100%. Okay, so she does the airplane noise, casts the spell. And then afterwards, she just looks at him and she says, and she looks really confused.
Emma can't hide it anymore. She's like doubled over laughing.
Oh, Lettie. Your magic is bad. I know, but just look at yourself.
At least she's not honking anymore. Is that what you just said?
So apparently Amma can translate. Oh, that comes from her stint as a translator here. When Ian was little, he would say stuff. I would have no idea what he's saying. And I would ask Alexa, what did he say? Oh, he said he wants to go to the park after we finish our sandwiches. It's like...
But it wasn't just for you. I had to do it for Nana and Poppy, too.
That's right. Yeah, what's he saying?
What did he say? Oh, he said he wants some soup.
Yeah.
So it's just ingrained into my very being.
Oh my gosh, I've got tears in my eyes. Whew.
Well, sorry. Were you going to say something?
No.
Okay. One of the main guy, the lead triplet.
Triplet.
He was the firstborn by like 20 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks at Mina and just says, like real low under his breath, I'm kind of afraid of your friend. Is she okay? Or is this does she do this a lot? She possessed?
This specifically, no, not really. But I mean, there was this other time that she could barely talk after she cast a spell. It was almost like she couldn't use the letter S or something. So at this point, I think I've gathered enough evidence to maybe say her magic is just bad. It's just bad. It comes with consequences. But you feel better, right?
We all feel better.
I mean, it works.
Her magic is good. It works. Just not for herself.
Yeah.
Oh, it has like negative consequences for her when she casts her magic.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily negative, just...
No, it is kind of funny.
It is funny, but I mean, it can make some things a little challenging for her sometimes.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we never know how long it's gonna last.
Yeah.
Or anything.
So, I think we're hoping this is a quick one, Lettie.
Yeah. I hope this just isn't our life now.
Whoa.
So you think we're safe to travel with you through Spooky Grove? Because now we've got two kind of things to worry about. Like hungry ghosts and...
I mean, the ghost ate. The ghost ate, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it wearing? Was it like...
Kind of what you're wearing.
Really?
Yeah. Ghosts of people who died in the pit.
Oh, we almost became pit people.
Yeah.
We almost became spirits of the pit.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So, I mean, we did what they wanted us to do, so we think that they'll at least, like, be nice to us now. They're still probably going to try to scare us, but I think we're done with the biting and the strangling.
Well, is it okay, since we're kind of in a weakened state, if we kind of go behind you?
Oh, yeah,
as
hang
we
back.
go through?
Hang back.
Okay.
Lettie nods.
So do you...
We go?
Yeah. Are you guys good to move on, or do you need another minute?
I'm feeling good. He just he starts doing jumping jacks. He's like, I haven't felt this good in a couple months. This is the best I've felt. Like I've been feeling kind of terrible for months, and now I'm better.
That's good.
Or maybe even years. This is probably the best I've felt in years.
It's some magic. Just
makes you feel peppy.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna ask your names. We haven't really introduced ourselves yet.
Right. We're triplets. We're 3 special people. Hold on. I'm Mr. Sokar. And this is my brother Nathan, and then this is my brother Matt.
Nathan, Matt, and Mr. Sokar. Are you all Mr. Sokar? And you just
You just go by your last name.
Yeah. Actually, yes. Our last name is Sokar, but I'm the only one that goes by that.
Is that why you're the leader?
His first name's actually Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the most mature out of all 3 of us, so I just go by the last name. I'm the leader. So
great, not weird. Well, I'm Mina, and this is Amma, and that's Lettie.
Hello.
Yeah. I think right now she's going by little.
all right, well, are we ready to roll?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, we're gonna fall in behind you.
Mm-hmm. Onwards.
As you head back toward Spooky Grove, you notice that there's a lot of the tendrils of the ground fog are gone, and there's light kind of filtering through the forest, and there's just like there's flowers in the grove that you didn't notice before because they were covered with
Tendrils.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And now you can kind of see them. They're almost like just like swaying in the breeze, but there's no breeze. They're just happy. It's just like you feel this lightness in the forest, in the Spooky Grove. And as you come around the corner, you see 2 women standing in the grove. And you see it's Shell and Neri, and they have taken on physical form. Mm-hmm. And when you walk around the corner, Shell turns towards you, and her eyes are still like bright red, and she has the fangs in her teeth. Is that whatever? But as she sees you approaching, the redness starts to fade from her eyes, and they become like almost like a glassy blue. And then her fangs recede, and she just has like real pretty teeth. It's almost like she has veneers or whatever. There's just like perfect natural teeth. Is veneers natural? It doesn't matter. If you're a dentist out there, let us know. So she says, it's you. It's the 3 of you.
Yeah, it's been like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But we're back.
And Neri says, You've released us. You've released our spirits. We're at peace now. You've saved the day. So lame.
That's amazing.
You saved us. You've released the spell that was over the forest, and our spirits are free now. We can cross over to the other side and be at rest now.
Huzzah.
Cool.
How long did the walk back to the Spooky Grove take?
About 5 minutes?
Yeah, it took about 5 minutes.
Okay.
So you're back to normal now. Darn it, I should have made it 20 minutes now.
Well, hey, I can talk again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That wasn't permanent.
Hey, I didn't even think about that. Oh my goodness. I gotta be more careful with my magic, I think.
A little.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
The tad.
Well, I'm real glad we were able to help you. I'm glad you gave us the chance to help. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And you saved the triplets too. That's amazing.
Yeah.
We were waiting for them. We figured they'd probably be here in about they only had about like 10 more hours left, so we were waiting to do the onboarding process and get them set up and do their training and all that. So,
Can you do me a favor?
yes, anything.
When y'all get where you're going,
Yeah.
find the Lillimores and tell them Lettie says hi.
The Lillimores?
Yeah.
Who are the Lillimores?
Well, they're my family. They're my kin. They're all over there.
All of your kin?
Yes, ma'am. You let them know I said hello.
I will. I'm so sorry that you have had so much loss.
Oh, it was a long time ago, and I've found a lot of peace about it now, but I really appreciate that.
We will specifically look for them and tell them that you said howdy, because that's probably what you would say, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, now that we're finished with this part,
You're gonna back away into the afterlife awkwardly?
yeah, Sherry and Nell just kind
Sherry.
of.
Sherry and Nell. Oh,
What?
You said Sherry and Nell.
Oh, Nary and Shell. Okay, Okay, Nary and Shell. Is that right?
Yeah.
Nary and Shell. They start to levitate off the ground, and then they start to swirl around each other, and then they just swirl up into the heavens, and then you just hear them, bye. Thank you.
bye. Have a nice day.
And then they disappear.
Emma claps because it was pretty.
Aww.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Mina claps because she doesn't know why Emma's clapping, but feels like she should clap.
Lettie also claps for the same reason Mina's clapping.
And the triplets just start clapping because they have no idea what's going on either. But everybody's clapping. Oh my goodness. So, what do you do now?
I assume we're moving onwards.
Yeah.
Heading on towards Cloppenhaven?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so as you head down the road, that doesn't make any sense. The strangler figs start to thin out. The strangler figs is the strangler figs part of the Spooky Grove?
I think
think
so.
so.
You mentioned them earlier
Yeah,
this
you
session.
did.
Yeah.
They're definitely in there.
You were tripping over the words before strangler fig.
Oh,
Death thorns. Yeah, and then you said strangler figs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there were
the
death
fangs.
thorns in the pit.
Yeah.
Then
Strangler figs.
and then Spooky Groves.
Yeah.
Strangler fig. Okay. So as you head down the road, the strangler figs start to thin out a bit and become interspersed with the pine trees you're more familiar with.
Are there still flowers on the ground here?
Yes.
Lettie's gonna gather some of the flowers and put them in one of her many, many, many pockets.
Absolutely.
Because she remembers that Glump had asked us to bring him flowers.
I am so glad you
Oh my goodness.
I wrote it down.
I've been waiting and hoping that someone would, because I thought if it doesn't happen this time, I'm going to have to figure out how to work it in, because you're going to go back empty-handed.
Right? No, Lettie grabs flowers.
Wonderful.
You just
for Glump.
put flowers in every scene, hoping we'll remember.
Yeah,
like,
right.
man, it's so beautiful out here all the time.
You see the flowers.
Right.
All the pretty flowers.
Like the pretty flowers that are just swaying in
Yes,
the breeze.
yes.
Yes.
I wonder if you have a friend who would enjoy these.
Cloppenhaven has 4 florists right next to each other.
Right. You have to go through one to get into the town.
Yes.
Yeah, it would have worked out.
Yeah.
So there's a million ways to make it work out. So as you're walking, you see a path off to the right, and the triplets leader says, Well,
The triplets leader.
says, all right, this is our road. This is my grandma's road. It was in my grandma. Huh?
Your aunt.
Okay, hold on. I have something in my eye again. Yeah, this is us here. We're going to take this path on to go see our aunt and bring her the banana bread. You just keep going down the road a ways. I think you probably have about 5 miles left.
Not bad.
10 miles, maybe, whatever.
You're the one who's been here before. We haven't, so we're trusting your words, my friend.
Okay. Well, we're actually originally from a different country, and so we use a different.
I'm from a different country too.
Oh, so we use Ploticus for measuring distance.
We use Atticus.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we wouldn't be able to. So it's hard for us to translate that into miles, but it's a ways down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you again for saving us, and you saved our lives. And we have a gift for you.
Is it banana bread?
He pulls out a little wooden box, and it doesn't look like it has an opening on it. You can't see an opening on it, but he hands it to Lettie.
Well, thank you kindly. I really appreciate it. How is there a way to open it? Is there a keyhole?
We can't explain it to you now. It's not time.
Oh,
It's not time for it. But if you put it in your pocket, it might come in handy down the road.
okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
All right. Well, listen, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And
You're
I'm
welcome.
so glad we were able to help you today.
Is there a good time that we can call and you can tell us what the box is?
Lettie was just ready to okay. Yeah, that's actually a really good question.
Can we get your number?
Yeah, are you going to be coming back this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Well, when you come back this way, if you just take this road, we'll be at my aunt's house, and we'll have more time, and we'll have
Banana bread.
We'll have banana bread, and we'll have the strength to tell you about.
Cool. And you're just speaking for all three of you on how much strength you have to explain. Okay, I was just checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do that. Let's just make a plan.
We'll do
that.
lunch.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, see you folks whenever you head back. Have a great evening.
Yeah, hope your aunt's doing better.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Is she sick? Did I
She
say-
fell down the stairs.
That's right. I forgot. Oh, poor lady. Oh.
That was perfect.
That was really good.
That was perfect.
That was really good.
All right, well, bye. Bye. The three of them say, and then they wander off up the road to their sick aunt's house. So, do you continue
Yes.
down the road?
Yeah.
As you walk, it's getting near dusk and the light starts to take on a sleepy quality. In the distance, you notice a man coming down the road toward you. He's quite tall and willowy, dressed in a fine oxblood colored tunic and silk trousers. He's quite a ways away from you, but you begin to notice that he walks with a slight limp.
Oh man, I hope this guy doesn't give us a goldfish.
Yeah, I don't think I can take any more surprise gifts today.
Poor Plimple.
Hi, hello.
He's a ways away from you. He can't hear you.
Mina doesn't
No, she just
Mina doesn't understand social etiquette. She just sees someone and she says hello.
Nice. As a medical professional,
Sir, do you require my assistance?
no, Lettie was more worried that he has 6 toes on one foot.
Oh.
That's Croydon, if it is, right? Croydon has 6 toes on one foot?
Yes. Someone we're looking for has 6 toes on one foot.
I'm pretty sure it was Croydon.
The man who killed my father has 5 fingers on one toe.
5 fingers on one toe.
I believe that's what I said.
Imagine
Follow-up question. Which toe?
Pinky.
Are they regular size fingers or are
They're little fingers.
tiny fingers?
Yeah.
Oh no. Would Lettie be able to tell if the limp was caused by an extra toe?
I think not at this distance, but he is. I mean, you're walking towards him. He's walking towards you.
Look at his shoes. Look at his shoes.
Hey, let's be real careful, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hunch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried this might be Croydon.
Well, can we tell, is he wearing like closed toe shoes or is he wearing sandals? Can we tell from this distance?
Yeah, he just has on like traveling boots, kind of fancy traveling boots.
Does it look like one of them's a weird shape?
Third extra toe bulging out, like lumpy.
As you near the man, you can see that the boot on his left foot is slightly wider than the one on his right foot.
Oh, we need a reason to take his shoes off. we have to check. Lettie, can you? You're as the medical professional of the group. Can you just make some? Tell him that there's a disease.
You're doing free checkups on like toe fungus or something.
There's a toe fungus going around that that causes people to limp, and you need to check on it.
Gives people fingers on their toes.
Are we close enough to him that I can like shout to him and he'll hear?
Yes, sir. Have you been tested for toe fungus today?
You may be entitled to compensation.
Side effects of my treatment do include
Me honking, not being able to see the letter S, blabbering,
And feeling better.
Okay. Well, howdy, hello there, sir. How are you this evening? This evening? It's evening?
It's
Yeah,
getting
dusk.
towards evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you this evening?
Fine, ma'am. And he tips his hat towards you.
Well, not to be rude, my name's Lettie. I'm a doctor. It's nice to meet you. And she holds out her hand.
And he kind of looks at it and shakes it, but like he doesn't really want to.
Okay, that's fair.
Mhm.
Now, so like I said, I'm a doctor, and not to be rude, but I noticed that you got a little bit of a limp, and there's been some nasty toe fungus going around, and it's highly contagious, and it could be real bad news if it goes untreated. So I was just wondering. Now this might sound like a real strange question. Could I do an examination, like a doctor examination on your feet there, maybe, sir? We're trying to get this whole thing under wraps and, track it back to patient 0 and try to, so bad at lying.
Roll to persuade.
Oh boy.
Move all the paper. Yeah.
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
Okay, that did not work, and he just kind of looks at you indignantly, like, "Excuse me, madam."
Lettie cast sleep.
Oh my god, that is genius! I love it. I love it.
Maybe I should have let him talk, but she panicked. Yeah,
Roll for sleep.
okay. Oh god, please be better than a 5. 17. 17.
He
Say the name.
instantly falls asleep. Well, Jim, what does it look like when you you've never cast sleep
So I have to
before?
whisper a brief lullaby. And it says it causes any number of nearby commoners. I get to like choose, I think.
All three of it's just dropping. You just run for it.
Yeah.
Nearby commoners, it puts them to sleep for an hour. I think Lettie just like, as he starts, as soon as she sees the indignant look,
Oh yeah.
she knows.
Yeah.
And so she, under her breath, starts whispering, go to sleep, little toe man. And that's pretty much the whole lullaby. She just says it, like whispers it a couple times to put him to sleep.
Until he drops.
It says creatures affected collapse and enter a dreamful state. He gets woken up if he is harmed.
Okay. So yeah, he just falls to the ground to sleep, and then off in the distance you hear, "Mr. Sokar, are you okay? What happened?
Mr. Sokar?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What? He's asleep. What? You can hear them have the other two brothers having a conversation. Say, why is
It was one of the triplets?
Yeah.
We didn't
How?
We didn't recognize him? Wait,
How did he come from the other direction?
No, they're walking to their aunt's house.
Yeah.
You just left them not all that long ago, so the spell affected one of them. Yeah.
Oh my god. I thought you were saying the man in front of us was Mr. Sokar.
God, I was like, how did we get it so
wrong. Oh, I should have made it that way because you guys would have been really So yeah, off in the distance you hear the two brothers saying, "Why
brothers call him Mr. Sokar?" They call their brother Mr. Sokar. They must be too.
So we hear them yell that. Lettie cups her hands around her mouth and shouts, "Sorry! He'll wake up in an hour! Or if you maybe slap him!" Because if he takes harm, wakes up.
And then you just hear, "Thank you. We had a feeling it was you somehow."
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's fair.
So now you have this man who's completely asleep on the ground in front of you.
Okay.
We got an hour.
I know. Let's check for somebody check shoe. I'm gonna look for identification.
Lettie starts taking off his shoes.
And Amma starts looking for like an ID or something.
Okay. And as you're looking for an ID, you see he has a bag with him, and you open his bag and you see just rows of bottles filled with it looks like spices. You know, if you take off the lid, you can smell that there's spices and some little metal instruments, but no ID or anything like that. He doesn't have any papers on him that you can see. And as Lettie pulls the boot off of his left foot, you see that he just has bunions.
We just knocked out and assaulted a random innocent stranger.
I've made a terrible mistake, y'all.
We had to be sure.
I'm so sorry. I panicked. I thought he was just going to be the biggest, baddest, evil dude I ever encountered in my life.
I mean, he should know that red is like a bad guy color, right?
Honestly.
That's true.
I mean, maybe he is a bad guy, just not our bad guy.
That is also possible.
Could've-
So, are we just gonna leave him on the side of the road, or should we prop him up against a tree or something?
Yeah,
We get we move him off to the side so nobody steps on him, and then we get a branch and we position it next to his head, maybe kind of leaning on top of his head. And then can you wake someone up from sleep?
if I harm him, which I'd rather not do because I already kind of put him to sleep.
Okay, no. Because we could just make this guy think that he got knocked out by a tree branch. We set him down, we get the tree branch, and we just hit him on the top of the head a little bit. He feels like he got hit in the head with a tree branch. So then you can save him as the doctor. Sir, are you okay? And then we're in the clear. You didn't just knock somebody out.
Do you think you can we can hit him on the head hard enough so that he forgets the toe fungus thing?
I mean, we could try.
Is there a plant that can make it look like he has toe fungus? I don't know what
Yes.
I mean, do we want to actually give the man toe fungus? Sir, while you were knocked out, I checked your feet for toe fungus. You do have the toe fungus. I'm so sorry.
Also, bunions. You should get them looked at. Someone might mistake it for an extra toe.
Why don't we just
Because I feel like if we just leave him here and try to pretend like nothing happened, that's just gonna bite us in the end. That's gonna come back to haunt us. But if we make him think that we helped him, then I think we'll be in the clear.
what if we lean him on the tree and his back will be facing us, the direction that we will be going, and one of us, pinches him and when we all run and it'll take him a minute to wake up and he'll be facing the wrong way so he won't see us running away.
But he's gonna remember us, and that's what I'm worried about. Because what if he's everybody's favorite spice trader, and we go back to where we came from. What's that town called? LA? Yeah. We go back to LA and everybody's like, hey dude, you knocked out Ted. We love Ted.
I haven't had cinnamon for a week because he knocked out Ted.
I mean, but nothing bad happened. It's not like we robbed him or anything.
Right.
So all he knows is that someone on the street asked him about toe fungus.
Right.
And then
I think you're forgetting that my mother is the one DMing.
what if? Okay. What if we make it look like he has the toe fungus? We pinch him to wake him up, but we don't run away, and we tell him the toe fungus made him pass out.
Okay. And then you rush to his aid because you knew the signs, the symptoms.
Yep, I did. I'm a doctor.
And
That one was just for Lettie.
And that's a great idea. I like it. I think I can mush up some of the moss that I see growing over there and mix in some dye from the flowers over on that side that are a different color to make it look like toe fungus. And as he's waking up, you're just wiping it off. You know, it was there, and oh look, it's gone. Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Right?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Or maybe I could do a magic trick to just make it look like he has toe fungus.
Oh.
And then, like, as you're, like, working over him, I can make it, like, disappear.
I like that.
So that, it's, like, real convincing.
Yeah, we give him a good show.
Yeah.
That's easier.
Yeah. That way, because, like, I feel like if he felt it, like, all mushy and cold, you know, he might
that's
be
a good
like,
point.
you put that there. So,
I like it. I like it a
shall
lot.
I attempt a magic trick real quick?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Or, no, you go. You decide. I'm not part of this.
Are we propping him up against this tree?
Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay.
Jeez. You owe me a coat.
let's do that, and then I'll pinch him to wake him up, and I'll be fanning him like, oh sir, are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Oh, this heat, you know. And you guys can do your doctor stuff and your illusion stuff.
So, am I magic tricking first? Or are we moving
yeah,
first?
So let's move him.
Drag
We
him
moved
first.
to
Yeah,
the-
we drag him to the tree.
to the tree.
Prop him
Prop
up.
him up. And
I take his other shoe and sock off as well.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
To give legitimacy to our
Yeah.
big fat lie.
Yeah. Okay, and I'll wait for you to do your illusion before I wake him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
13, baby!
All right. Success.
Oh. Okay. Okay. And I immediately I can see when it works. So I pinch his arm to try to wake him up, and when he starts to stir, then I start like fanning him and saying, "Sir, are you okay? Are you okay?
Would you like some water, sir?
What did you do to me?
Oh, sir,
What have you done?
you have a terrible case of the toe fungus. Look at it. Just look at it. It was so bad you done passed out right on us. Lucky we were here to catch you. And I'm a doctor. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you remember me. I'm Lettie. You passed out right after we met. But, man, I'm glad I caught this toe fungus, because if it would have lasted much longer, I would have had to pull off your toes.
I didn't. I don't understand this. I've had the bunions before, but what?
You know, one of the side effects of this toe fungus is mild confusion. So really, honestly, it's perfectly normal. It's fast acting. Like I said, it's highly contagious. You could have caught it from someone in Cloppenhaven and not even known it till now. So don't you worry though. We're gonna get you fixed right up.
Whoa! I don't know who you are. I don't want you touching me.
Oh, well, sir, you gotta get rid of this toe fungus, or
I would like to go to my general practitioner, I think, to have this taken care of. I don't know you.
well, you know what? That sounds like a fantastic idea. Well, you know,
But I mean, Lettie's really good. She can clear this right up for you, so that, and then you can visit your doctor after, and he'll tell you everything's fine. That's how good. That's how good Lettie is.
honestly, I am a little worried about how long it might take you to get to your doctor. It's
You could pass out again.
yeah.
Or spread it to more
I-
people.
We're lucky you didn't hit your head on a rock.
Yeah, because it's very highly. We've been traveling across the country, you know, just keeping this contagion down. but it's really contagious, and it's airborne.
Well, how much experience do you have?
Oh,
How long
gosh,
have
sir.
you been a doctor?
I've been a doctor for, hang on, let me see how old Lettie is. She's 43. She was a doctor at 18. I've been a doctor for 25 years. So I definitely know what I'm doing. I've got plenty of experience.
Yeah, I guess it would be better for me not to. I'm worried that I don't want to pass out again.
No, we don't want that for you
Someone might
either.
steal my spices. That would be horrible.
That would be very horrible.
Yeah.
What do you do to fix it? Do you have?
Well, I have a little bit of mending magic, and I've got not a first aid kit.
Ooh, that's right.
I've got some cloths in one of my pockets that they've got they have been soaked in the what the heck is it called? Disinfectant.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yes.
And it'll just clear it right up for you. Lickety split. I mean, you'll be out of here just fine in a minute or less.
So can you cancel your magic?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, please. I mean, please do.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this strange, awkward meeting here, but man, I sure am glad we met up with you when we did.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
And Lettie like rustles around in her pockets. She does have like some kind of cloth in there in one of her pockets, I'm sure. She says, now this can look real grisly when it's coming off. It's probably best if you look away. Maybe Mina can talk to you for a minute and keep you occupied just so it doesn't cause you to faint again.
Okay.
Hey, do you have any pets?
No.
Oh, well, me neither, but I used to have pets.
And then we're working. I'm like, my hands are like behind my back, and I like wiggle my fingers, and it goes away.
And I'm kind of like humming a little bit.
And I'm talking
As if
about...
I've done this 100 times.
I'm just talking about like an old dog named Rodeo that... we used to have when I was little. And I just tell some weird story about how he got lost chasing a squirrel once. And I wish I hadn't gone this far. And when he came back home, he had a wreath stuck around his neck. And it was from the neighbors down the road. And Rodeo, he just chased that squirrel right up onto somebody's door, and the wreath fell on his head. And that's my story.
Is that real? Is that Oh my god. Did you have a dog named Rodeo?
No, but I guess Mina did.
That's a really cute dog name, though.
Yeah,
It
is.
is.
It is.
Very cute.
I don't even know where that came from.
Do you have to roll to like cancel your spell, or?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no too.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
You've accomplished a lot here.
Yeah.
And so as you're telling the story about the dog, he's kind of nodding, but knitting his eyebrows together, like, and then he's kind of looking to see if they're done yet. So he looks over and he sees
Pat him on the knee.
that his toe is cured, and
There you go. Right as rain.
just says that was amazing. That's the most amazing, medical miracle I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything like this.
Well, when you're a doctor for 25 years, you see all sorts of things.
What is your name?
My name is Lettie. Like I said, I didn't get your name, sir.
My name is Argus Slenderblade.
Argus Slenderblade.
Argus.
Okay, because I was gonna say, did I hear a in there?
Argith.
Argus.
Slender braid.
Slender blade.
Blade, not braid.
I like slender braid.
Oh,
too.
there you go.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, he has
nickname.
one little thin braid
A rat
the
tail.
on the side of his head, like a little Jedi.
Like a Padawan.
Oh my god.
A Padawan. Yeah, slender braid.
Well, Argith, it was sure nice to meet you. And I'm glad we were able to help.
Thank you. How do I need to tell, I'm a traveling spice trader, and there are a lot of people on my route that are very ill that could use your ministrations. How do I connect with you?
I think we're gonna be going back and forth from here.
We are,
kind of often. We're mainly based in LA. So we'll be hanging around there.
Yeah, you should be able to find us in LA, Kloppenhaven.
Okay, well, my my sister just lives around the corner. She fell down the stairs. Is it possible for you can you help her?
Funny story. We were actually gonna swing by there on our way back.
Yeah,
already.
we just rescued your son.
Nephews?
Sons?
Nephews.
Sons.
Sons.
We
Are you the father of the triplets?
Mr. So-called?
Mr. So-called. Argus, Slenderbraid, Sokar.
You rescued my boys. You rescued the triplets.
They were stuck in a pit.
They were stuck in the pit of thorns, and we pulled them right up.
We fed them, and we first aided them, and we sent them on their way.
You three are the most amazing people I've ever met in my life.
Hey. They gave us a box. Do you know what it is?
Oh, yeah.
They gave you the box? You must have really, really impressed them if they gave you the box.
Yeah, they said they couldn't explain it to us right now. Could you?
Yeah, what's it do?
No, only the
Mr. So, do you call your son Mr.
He commands respect.
Yeah, Mr. Sokar is the only one who can explain it to you. And I think that if you rescued them out of a pit, they have to be in a certain frame of mind, a certain state, like a completely relaxed state to just disperse the myth.
All right. Well, it sounds like finding you is going to be easier than we thought.
Yes.
And we'll see you again when we come back through.
Yes.
Yes, we're
gonna have lunch.
seeing you again.
Yeah.
Yay.
I just came from Kloppenhaven. Are you heading there?
Yeah,
We're
that's where
headed
we're
that
going.
way.
Okay. So I met a man there. I didn't catch his name, but I figured I'd kind of give you a little heads up about this. He was really, well dressed and well spoken, but there was just something about him that was really off-putting. One odd thing about him is that when we first started speaking, the light was, hitting his eyes. And I noticed that they were like a smoky brown with gold flecks in them, almost like they were real flecks of gold, which was really captivating and it caught my attention. And then a woman came up behind him to speak to him. So he turned toward the person, spoke to her. And then when he turned back to talk to me, his eyes were a subtle shade of green with little swirls of ochre in them, which was a marked difference. And I was startled to also notice that his cheekbones seemed to have shifted slightly and become a little bit sharper. And he almost looked like a different person.
Right.
But I was tired and thought that I must have imagined it. So
It might have been the toe fungus. It might have been already making you confused. I completely believe you what you're saying about his eyes and his face and everything, but maybe the toe fungus was kind of like
Maybe it was already working its way through your system.
yes, that's thank you, Lettie.
No problem.
Yeah, that could be it. But I thought I'd just
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
give you a warning.
Do you know where you left him or where he was headed or anything like that where we would be able to find him to make sure he doesn't also have the toe fungus?
Well, he's in the town. I think he's somebody. I don't know if he's somebody important in the town or what have you. So I don't think he was on his way anywhere.
Okay.
Well, good.
But
We'll track him down.
Yeah.
yeah,
We
so
appreciate the tip.
You're welcome. And so it's getting dark. Are you? I have dark vision, so I can see in the dark somehow, but none of you three do. Did you want to stay at my aunt's house?
I feel like setting up camp might be a good idea.
Yeah.
We just want to.
We don't want to impose.
Yeah, we know your
I mean,
aunt just
we're
fell
already
down.
stopping by for lunch later.
Yeah,
you
okay.
know.
So
And
we
we've
will-
got your sister's healing from falling down the stairs,
Right. So you
and now
will-
there's a homecoming with all the triplets. We don't want to interrupt your family time reunion.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're probably gonna need some family time.
Yeah.
'Cause
So,
they
They went through an ordeal.
Yeah.
Extra
right. I
extra
need to get
TLC.
home
I'm
very
prescribing
quickly.
extra TLC for them boys.
All right, I do need to get home to see Mr. Sokar because he's he's the leader and he has to be. and, I have to make sure everything's okay, and then I have to check on my sister. And I cannot wait for you to get there to heal her completely from after she fell down the stairs. Because she's pretty broken up. So
Yep, I'll do
thank
my
you.
best.
yeah,
Thank
we
you.
will hasten your way.
Yeah.
Thank you for the healing. And so he walks back that way, and then you can't see him because it's like
It's dark.
Dark.
almost fully dark now. So do you set up camp?
Emma just puts her head in her hands and goes, "Oh my god,
Lettie,
what
like-
did we just do?"
That was real bad, y'all. I'm so sorry.
We're fine. We're fine. We just have to go have lunch with them, and then we're in the clear.
I don't know if I can heal his sister. I mean, I haven't seen her. Falling down the stairs is pretty nasty.
Yeah, well, maybe you could at least help her along a little bit.
I bet I could. I bet I could do that.
So, camp.
Yeah, I need some sleep.
Yeah,
I need a rest.
that was a very long day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how many in-game days has it been.
Like one.
Like, I was gonna say two. Like we
Like
had
two,
the
I
one
think
night.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is
Second night.
literally day 2.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what episode number is this?
Like
Like
15? 16.
16 or something.
16
like that.
and 17, I think.
This will be 17 probably.
Yeah.
So as you make up camp and you lie back, getting ready to go to sleep, and you're staring up at the stars that you can see through the trees, from a distance you start to notice a light, that the sky is lightening a bit. The light grows brighter and brighter, and streaking across the sky you see a purple fire.
It's a Skyrball.
Fireball!
Oh my god.